Hi, I'm Greg Emerson. I'm privileged to be here today with Rich Hungerford, who's a ex-SAS instructor and now Director of Bush Law Australia. And we've been doing a tracking course. This is obviously the typical position you think you'll see a tracker in, but in fact it's not how they spend most of their time. Tell us why that is, Rich.
Greg, it's just a funny thing that people think that tracker's always looking for the footprints on the ground. Actually, a lot of the time we're using those as indicators for the wider picture and the overview that we look at. When we're moving through the environment, we want to see the big picture stuff. We want to see what's disturbed in the whole baseline of the environment we're moving through. So if we're only focusing on this little fraction of information, we miss out on a lot of the other information at the baseline, and particularly any variations in that baseline actually sort of will flag up. If we don't have those, we're just stuck looking in this one track of thought. We miss all those important cues all the time. So your tracker spends most of his time looking up and moving forward, as opposed to staring at the ground.
Right. It's the same in medicine. We tend to find health professionals now obsessed with testing and sitting there at the desk looking down at a number on a blood test, when really most of the information will be coming from looking at the big picture, and it's a skill that we've lost. If you've got somebody who's living in a mouldy house and they feel sick, you probably don't need to do any testing. If you've got somebody who's drunk some funny water and now got some diarrhea, they've probably got parasites. You've got somebody who's bitten by a tick 6 months ago and now they've got a neurological disease and joint pains, it's probably going to be something related to the tick bite. And just because the test is negative, and tests can always be negative, doesn't exclude the diagnosis, and it should always be persisting, and the clues come from the big picture in the story rather than the blood test. All right, Rich, well, thanks very much for an amazing course, and hope to do another one with you soon.
No worries, mate. Awesome to have you along.